Loans against mutual fund is a product where, as a mutual fund distributor, you will be able to restrict outflow of the business to a very large extent. For example, suppose your client needs liquidity or needs money for certain unavoidable circumstances. In that case, what you can do is letting your client to redeem the investment. What you can do is you can say that with against this investment, you can avail liquidity by taking loans against those units, and you can repay in a very simple manner, so that you are going to participate in the market as well as it is also going to be helping you in getting the money which you need for your urgent requirement. So loans against mutual fund is going to be a win-win situation for you as well as for your customers, because you are going to retain the business, your client is going to get the liquidity. More important, in long term, he is going to get the benefit of the growth which the investments are going to offer. Now, if you look at the current scenario, what happens is, since the last 6 to 12 months market has not been giving good returns, it is going to be a very good tool for you to uh, use for your customers to not take out the money at discount and wait for the market to turn over. In case any money is needed, they can take through loans against mutual fund facility. So it is going to be a very important tool for you, especially in these kind of markets where market is going nowhere. Most of the portfolios are showing negative returns. In these scenarios, if your client is looking for some liquidity, looking for some money, then you can see that this is going to be an important tool for you to use. Okay. So let me quickly share my presentation so that it is going to make more sense to you. Now, the first scenario which we need to be discussing is that how our loans against mutual fund works and how it works in Compound Express, so that you are going to have a better understanding. So if you look at the loans against mutual fund here, the big highlight is whenever a individual withdraws any money from by availing a loans against mutual fund, he need to pay interest only on the amount which he is going to use. This means what? Let's assume today a customer has a 10 lakh rupees of mutual fund portfolio. Against that, let's say the eligibility for the customer is going to be, say, 5 lakh rupees. Now, most of the money which your customer needs is not going to be required in a day one. So once his eligibility of 5 lakhs is being calculated, from that he can withdraw either 50,000 or 1 lakh or 2.5 lakhs or total 5 lakhs as and when required. So it is going to be working like a OD facility, overdraft facility, where whenever he is going to withdraw, on that only the interest is going to be charged. And for that day, how many days he has withdrawn that amount. So it is going to be a very cost effective way of borrowing, where he is going to use the money requirement in a good way, so that his interest burden is going to reduce to a very large extent. And loans against mutual fund through Compound Express is going to provide you this facility, where he is not going to be charged on the eligible amount, but he is going to be charged interest only on the amount which he is going to withdraw for his use. The second highlight on the platform is going to be, it is going to be 100% digital. This means what? You as a mutual fund distributor don't have to spend too much time on documentation or follow-up. We are going to be your one-stop solution. As soon as you generate leads and your lead is facing any issue, you can call my team, which is going to be available 6 days a week, 9 to 6, and we are going to assist you. You don't have to go to anywhere else, and it is going to be 100% digital. There is no PAN card upload requirement. There is no bank proof upload requirement. Just in 5 minutes, your client is going to receive the money in his bank account. So this is also going to reduce a large extent of your time as well as energy for this new product. Now, how much eligibility amount comes to? It depends upon which kind of asset class your client has invested. If he is invested in equity, it is going to be 50% of the value. If it is going to be a debt scheme, it is going to be 80% of the value. If it is going to be ELSS scheme, it is going to be 50% of the value. And for liquid funds, it is going to be 90% of the value. So assume your client has invested say 10 lakh rupees in liquid fund. He can take a loan of 9 lakh rupees against that 10 lakhs of investment. If his equity portfolio is 25 lakhs, then he can avail up to 12.5 lakhs of loans against mutual fund. Now, please understand that in our ecosystem through Compound Express, if we are going to avail loans against mutual fund, you are going to have the highest loan eligibility coming out. Why? Because through Compound Express, you are going to get the highest number of schemes approved for loans against mutual fund. So I would highly recommend that you use our ecosystem for this product. The other highlight is whenever client has money, he can either pay partially or fully. Suppose he has withdrawn 2.5 lakh rupees, he got 50,000 rupees, he can deposit 50,000 rupees so that his interest burden is going to reduce and he is going to pay only interest for the 2 lakhs in the coming future. And whenever he has money, he can close the outstanding and he's not going to pay even a single rupee extra. So it is going to be very convenient for your customer and it is going to be very cost effective because currently your client is going to pay 10.49% of interest rate, which is annual. Compare this with an, let's say, credit card. In credit card, after the revolving days are over, he need to pay 30 to 35%. Whereas here customer is going to pay only 10.49. It is 3x saving, and that's what you need to highlight, that instead of using credit card, your client should be using this tool for additional liquidity, because until unless he's going to use the eligible amount, he's not going to be charged any interest, but he's going to get a credit card like liquidity with a 1/3 of these charges. I want all of you to highlight this to your customer to create additional liquidity for themselves in terms of whenever they need money for emergency. So please look at this as a tool to generate additional liquidity for your customer so that they will have something to back upon. Now, this is also going to help you as well as a mutual fund distributor, and I'm going to come on that. The other highlight is there is an instant disbursable. As I told you, within 5 minutes, the process is going to complete. I'm going to show you how the process is going to go through, but if the money is going to be there in the customer bank account within 15 to 30 minutes. Is not that amazing? So you will be able to use it. The other highlight is we will have a very high range of loan dispersal. This means what? From 10,000 to 5 crore of loan he can avail through our platform. This is also going to be a big highlight where you are going to get till 5 crore of loans through our platform. And I want you guys to understand this. So this is going to be a big update which you need to understand that it is going to be a overdraft kind of facility where your client has to pay only on the withdrawal amount and not on eligible amount. It is going to be 100% digital. So your time, energy, workforce is going to save to a large extent. More so, Compound Express is going to have in-house customer service team to assist you 6 days a week. Then we are also going to give you a very high leverage in terms of the highest amount of loans which you can get, and it is going to be instantly disbursed to the customer bank account, and there is no prepayment or foreclosure charges. So this is going to be the first update which I have for you. Now the other thing is how much your client has to pay. Now our platform is going to be most cost effective way to get loans against mutual fund. It is a one time processing for fees of 999 plus GST to avail loans against mutual fund through our platform, and for 3 years he don't have to pay any additional charges. Okay, So I told you the rate of interest is going to be 10.4549 as of now, and with the market cycle, it will keep on increasing or decreasing. Any loan eligibility amount, if the customer wants to enhance, he need to pay only 499 and not 999. This is irrespective of any amount which your client is going to avail, whether he is going to avail 5 crore of loan, whether he is going to avail 10,000 rupees of loan. This is the processing fees which is flat, which your customer has to pay. Now, let me come to the most important aspect, how it is going to benefit you. One benefit is you are going to reduce the liquidity in the, or you are going to reduce the outflow of business from your ARN. The other thing is you are going to generate additional revenue for yourself as well. So this is a table which you need to understand. Up till 10 crore of loans against mutual fund, you are going to get 0.50 of commission. Between 10 to 15 crore, it is going to be 55 paisa. Between 15 to 20 crore, it is going to be 60 paisa. And 20 crore to 30 crore, it is going to be 65 paisa. So this is the very competitive rate which you are going to get through our platform, and you are going to get these payouts on a monthly basis on the outstanding loan amount. Please understand there is a difference between loan availed and money withdrawn. Okay, so it is not paid on eligibility amount, it is paid on withdrawal amount. For example, your 50 of your customers has got a loans against mutual fund of say 1 crore. But if they have withdrawn only 50 lakhs of amount, on this 50 lakhs, you are going to get 50 paisa trail commission. This means what? 25,000 rupees. On that 25,000 rupees, you are going to get divided by 12, which you are going to receive every month in your bank account. So this is the very competitive payouts which you are going to get on our platform. More importantly, it is a DSP group company. So you and your client are always rest assured that you are going to get a highest degree of compliance and customer service through our platform. So once you are clear on that, let me take you through how you are going to be taking the or helping your client to get the loans against mutual fund. So the first thing you need to do is you need to log into the Compound Express platform which you have got access. So let me quickly open that platform and show you how it is going to work. So what you need to do, you are going to come to our platform, and here you go to the left hand side menu and go to loans against mutual fund. Once you are here, just go to the dashboard, and here you are going to generate your referral link. How you're going to do that? Just click on share invite, and here automatically the link is going to be created. Just copy this link and share with your customer. And after that, what is the flow that I'm going to be sharing with you now? So once you have shared the link, how the client journey starts, let me give you a simple walkthrough of this. So once the client is going to open the link, then what is going to happen? He is going to see a window like this. He can do this either through a phone or through a desktop. He need to provide his mobile number and click on continue. Verify his mobile number through OTP. Once he's going to verify, then he's going to see a window like this. Now what he need to do, he need to click on this blue button which is says check eligible limit in 15 seconds. Once he clicks on this, he's going to see a window like this. He can either sign in with his existing Google account or with any other email ID. And once he do that, he need to provide the OTP. Okay. So whatever email ID he's going to give, he need to provide the OTP to verify his email. Once the email is done, he need to see a window like this. He need to put his PAN number and his date of birth. Once you do this, you need to click on continue. Once you click on continue, we are going to fetch the portfolio through MF Central. So through OTP, the portfolios are going to be fetched. Once it is fetched, automatically my system is going to calculate the eligible amount which your client is going to or he can get the loan amount. Now he can increase that or decrease the amount which he wants to take, whether he wants to take the whole amount or less of it, he can decide. Now, please understand, this is the OD creation facility. Interest is not being charged on this. This is the facility to create your outstanding or create your liquidity pool account. Okay. So whatever he is going to choose, let's say he wants to go for the total eligible amount, then he's going to see a window like this. Now here you can see we are going to show you the rate of interest and the loan tenure, which is 36 months, and it is going to be offered through DSP Finance. So it is going to be very competitive, and this is going to be the charges which we are going to say. It is 999 plus GST. Withdrawal and repayment, it is flexi. As I told you, whenever your client has money, he can pay and he can do the prepayment as well. Okay. Now, once he has done that, he need to do his KYC. For that, he need to have a DigiLocker account. Proceed with DigiLocker, and he is going to see here, he need to provide his Aadhaar number and then verify through OTP, which is generated on the number which is seeded in the Aadhaar. Step is he need to take the selfie before availing the loan. So he is going to upload his selfie. Then he is going to come here. He need to fill some basic details like marital status, educational qualification, mother name, father name, and so on and so forth. And here he need to verify the bank in which he is going to receive the proceed. Okay, so whatever bank he has, he can just provide the details, and through penny drop, my system is going to verify the bank account. And then he is going to come to a page like this where he need to create the mandate for the payment in the future, and then he is going to verify either through debit card, net banking, or through Aadhaar card. Then we are going to fetch the exact amount through the KFIN OTP. He need to generate the OTP through for KFIN, and then he is going to confirm for the KYC, and this is the agreement link. Once he is going to do the agreement link, and then he can choose how much of the eligible amount he wants to withdraw. So you can see this is 4,80,900. He can withdraw 1 lakh, he can withdraw 50,000, whatever it may be, and that is going to be directly credited into the customer bank account. And this all process is going to be max of 15 to 30 minutes, provided